Hello everyone, hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to another CSGO News episode. A very slow week for CSGO News, so I'm going to give you guys a few updates because luckily it was a slow week of CSGO News. We got a lot of work done over here, a brand new camera, a brand new microphone as well. It looks the same as the old one, but we're slowly going to make hopefully more improvements for the show as you guys continue to watch. And again, thank you all for your constant feedback, guys. So luckily a kind of a down week. We've had some things ordered. As you guys know, there's going to be a background set sometime soon and a wider camera angle so my arm won't get cut off by my side screen, so on and so forth. We are making slow improvements. So again, thank you all for watching, guys. Just really loving this week, really enjoying doing other esports news out there as well that you guys have been enjoying. So thank you all for watching. Welcome back to CSGO, which also has been a pretty slow week, but still a pretty fun weekend ahead of us as well. Copenhagen Games, Dreamhack Rio. We'll of course break that down come Monday. And as of tomorrow, we're going to break down the results for EPL. That season 9 has started and it's a brand new system. If you guys forgot, ESL Pro League is now a 2-stage system or a 2-round system, and stage 1 will be complete by tomorrow. And we'll break down the results there. Not too many big surprises so far across Europe or North America, but we'll still break that down for all of you. But also, let's hop into the news out there. As always, all of today's stories will be timestamped down below. The first story out there is apparently Godsent might be back once again under Snyder and Pronax. Actually, the entire same roster they were a few weeks ago when they announced this brand new team, formerly of Asian. They picked up a couple new guys. It will be Godsent returning, but for a very, very small amount of time because they found a sponsor known as Vulcan Bet. So they'll be back for only a few events. It seems a very short amount of time. It'll still be really cool to see the Godsent name back in action, although it will now be Godsent.Vulcan Bet, which is, it seems just wrong. But either way, you know, still a cool thing to see them back under their old logo, and we'll see how they can actually do. And speaking of partial sponsorships, we don't see this way too often, but I think we, you know, likely could be seeing it more in the future as money kind of fluctuates in and out of the scene itself. That will be Lootbear making its official return kind of in a dominant fashion. Of course, if you guys know the popular CSGO YouTuber out there, he's been away for a little bit, came back with an anomaly diss track, that being Mojo. He does partially own the Lootbear website where you can buy, rent, sell skins, whatever you want to do. I cut ties a long time ago. I'm not doing a promotion here, guys, but either way, it's very cool to see a mixed team, including Doc and his boys, now being signed for a partial amount of time for the Copenhagen Games this weekend. I don't expect the partnership to probably go way too far past that, but best luck to the boys. If they can actually produce some results, maybe the partnership will stay there. And it's always cool to see, you know, a CSGO website that's not necessarily a gambling website actually take sponsorship of a team out there. So best of luck to Doc and the boys, and Mojo for sponsoring his first CSGO team. It's still a pretty cool announcement. And then we have Virtus Pro announcing their new full roster. It will be Veggie joining the team, and if I sound anticlimactic is because I said this last time when they dropped Tao. I was never really I've never been this non-excited about a roster change on a supposedly once top team, right? They have now announced Veggie. He was with the team for a little bit. They saw some improved results, I would say, under him as well. So I would say a pretty expected signing at the very least. You know, Decay was ahead of this as well. They have now confirmed that full roster, and I don't know where they're going. I'm just going to be honest, guys. I don't understand the roster. I haven't for quite some time now. I mean, imagine this. Mihu and Snatchy have been there. I think Mihu's been there for over a year. Snatchy almost a year as well. And we still have not seen a rise of this roster built around these young duo players. And then they bring back 2 of their older members. And we'll see where they go. That's all I'm going to say about Virtus Pro. Their full roster, at least they have a full roster. They can compete with 5 members. So congratulations to them. But either way, not really a big deal out there as well. And for Dreamhack Rio, also an event this weekend, it's actually AGO pulling out because apparently one of their players had a health issue, and the players do come first. Now, at first sight, you think that's a great call, okay? You care about your players, but at second thought, you might be thinking, shouldn't you have a stand-in player on the ready? Because this is a fairly large event, actually, in the terms of prize pool, especially with the teams being there, mostly Brazilian teams. Besides Furia, definitely a fairly good shot for this AGO team to make a dent here, if not place top 4, if not make a grand final appearance. And you're not going to take a stand-in player. You're just going to, you know, say screw it and not go to the event whatsoever. I understand the reasoning if the health issue is that far of a concern, or maybe they didn't agree to have a stand-in player. Maybe there was some kind of legal agreement there, but I'm very surprised that one player health issue is going to cause an entire team not to go to Rio. It always makes me think about maybe they don't want to pay for travel and obviously not place top 4, then it's not worth going. It makes me think about that. Maybe it's an excuse. I'm going to choose to believe them though, but either way, to not have a stand-in player on the ready seems a bit odd to me. AGO will not be there. It's actually going to be down to Valiance to represent Europe. We have a Vanguard representing CIS, and E United is going to represent North America. The reigning 5 teams there will all be Brazilian teams. This should be Furia's event for the taking, although it might be a close competition. We'll see how a Vanguard does. Remember, it's actually Krizen still out of that lineup as well. It's going to be, I think it's Shanji filling in for him still because he has health issues as well. So we'll see how they do. It should be a pretty easy tournament for Furia given how they've done recently as well, and especially because Furia chose to go to this event based, of course, in their homelands instead of taking the spot for ESL Pro League. A ballsy choice, so we'll see if it pays off. And very lastly, a very important episode is going to come out. A very important video is going to come out later today in a few hours from now. I'm not going to upload too many videos today, but one of the ones I've been waiting for quite some time is the exposing video of Red Reserve. I'm sure many of you guys have heard about the faultiness of this organization, the way they've scammed and not paid many players out there. I've pretty much compiled all of those stories into one video for all of you, which will be released in 3 to 4 hours once this video does go live. If you guys could do me a favor, it does include CSGO, or if you have any interest whatsoever to know the background details, if you guys could support me and actually watch that video, I would greatly appreciate that, because an organization that's been this scummy deserves to be exposed and brought to a more public level than they already have been with their bad acts. So hopefully they are exposed, and hopefully they are actually brought to light even further about all the terrible things they have done. So that will be a video out sometime soon. If you guys could watch that, I would greatly appreciate that. I will see you guys back here tomorrow breaking down at least ESL Pro League and hopefully some other CSGO news. You guys know I get kind of mad when there's not enough CSGO news to make an episode, so hopefully going to see you guys back here tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys back here Monday with a great breakdown of several tournaments this weekend and some other great CSGO news. As always, I hope you guys all enjoy. Until next time, take care of yourselves. No donut today because that was a one-time thing, but I hope you guys all enjoyed yesterday's episode as well. Until tomorrow or sometime soon, I should probably leave.